Hi crafty friends, it's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, and wait till you see what I made with the Dollar Tree items that you saw in a haul yesterday. Because I'm going to do a flip through. So I don't know if I love this one or the Owl Journal more. I love them both equally, honestly. They're really super cute. But this one, I had to really think outside the box, and it was a little bit of a challenge. But I love how it turned out, and I'm glad I stuck with it and I didn't give up. So here's the dangle. Everything is made from Dollar Tree items. This is the keychains Dollar Tree's carrying, and this image is from a seed packet you get at Dollar Tree. I thought about putting another one on the back, but I want to save that to be able to put like when I use this journal, the beginning and ending date, so I'll know that. And then this is a little faux mini notebook. I used cardboard and stacked it together, cereal boxes, and then I wrapped paper around it and just used a little focal point. These are beads from the Dollar Tree, and the ribbon is from the Dollar Tree as well. The only thing that's not is this little clippy. So let me open her up, and I guess also the crinkled ribbon here is not also from, it's not from Dollar Tree, but this is from the notebook that had the beautiful flowers and the vase on it. And I just cut these flowers out and added those as embellishments on my journal cover. And this is ribbon, and then the spine is all ribbon as well. This is made from a file folder, and I basically took the cloth that I had. It was solid colors, and I knew I wanted to do like some kind of patchwork design, and I just did a really simple square patchwork design with all the colors that I wanted to pull. And if you remember, there was a calendar that inspired me to pick the items I picked, and it was the colors in that calendar that really caught my eye. And I feel like this journal embodies all of those colors. I just love, 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 love how it turned out. And I cannot wait to use this. I want to like jump in and start using it right away, but I'm going to try and control myself and wait and start it in January. And I'll tell you why as I flip through. One, the calendar I bought is a 2027 calendar. And I thought, wouldn't it be perfect to then use this in 2027 for as long as it lasts, because I have this little calendar that came with it. I could jot things down and have this like truly work kind of like a planner, but then also like my junk journal. So let's come back over here and I'll show you some things. All right, so I don't have any of them over there, I don't think. I think I already put them away in my, here's some of my leftovers. I think I already put away, I did, okay. So these are kind of like postcards with Bible verses on them that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And I just put one of the clear pockets on top of it. This is the book that I purchased, and I knew I was going to use it for signature pages, but then I cut this one out to have it tucked into the little pocket here. This is a Dollar Tree sticker, laces, and these are these labels that you can see when you get them layered up. It kind of gives you that Tim Holtz look, I feel like. And you're using Dollar Tree products, which is fun. This is a Dollar Tree card, and it's one of the ones that come in a pack of like 4 or 6. This is a coloring page. This is one of their mini journals you can buy. This one had colored paper, so I thought it was fun, and it has some of that really neat bandage tape that's cloth that I swear is just like the Tim Holtz cloth tape. This is actually Curad like tape for when you get cut or need a bandage and you use it to hold the bandage on. But I love this stuff, and I've been trying to not like go in and just buy everything they have, because I know Dollar Tree's always coming out with new things. And I was like, so this is my second roll of this tape, and I can't say enough, if you guys find this, you're going to want to pick it up. It's really cool. But I used it to weld pages together, but you could use it however you would use washi tape, but only it's super sticky. If my lighting just went down when I started to film, it was sunny and bright, and I swear I have got a major, like, it looks like it has flipped on a dime, and the wind has picked up, it's gotten dark, we're getting ready to have a storm. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness, we've had a lot of storms here lately. So I made this using just a piece of the folder, the manila file folder, that's what I'm trying to say, the file folder, and it's really easy to make. I haven't got this fully decorated. I'm excited for this though, and so then it makes a hidden journaling spot, and I just put an image on the front of it. But yeah, I'm going to use my leftovers to make tags and little fun embellishments. Plus, as Jessica shows us different embellishments that she does, I'm sure I'm going to want to follow along and make those. So I will hang on to all my extra stuff to be able to do that. And then, like I said, this is from that book. And this, I just used it in the signature. And I was really worried because, you know, with the Owl Journal, there was like 3 books I found that I was able to use in my signatures, and it really made for some fun signatures. And I was like, well, this one's not going to be nearly as cute because I only found like that one little book that I was going to be able to pull. But I feel like the pages turned out great, and I'm happy with it. It'll definitely give me lots of journaling room. And like I said, with my leftovers, I thought I could collage on here. And I definitely, as I work in this, will use some book page, things like that. And then I turned the calendar pages into, like, I just treated it like a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper, but only these are from the calendar. They're a little flimsy, but they'll be fine. I mean, they are going to work just fine. And I used some of the leftover ribbon to make ruffles for the pages. This is coffee dyed paper. And I found some of the green ledger paper at Dollar Tree, so that was really neat. Now then, let's see here. And you'll see I kind of repeat the pages. I did add, I love adding these little manila policy envelopes so you can like tuck stuff in. I didn't cut open the other side, but I will when I get to that page if I decide to use it that way. Here's another one of those little cards you can get from the Dollar Tree that I was talking about. And then this is the other side of that. But I am just amazed at what you can make with just Dollar Tree items. I used to, when I first started junk journaling, I mean, in the beginning, that's pretty much what I had access to. And then the longer you're in the hobby, you get into maybe more of the vintage stuff and things like that. This is a card from the Dollar Tree. But I'm amazed at how neat you can make a journal just from using Dollar Tree items. And I have a tutorial that I will be doing probably next week where I take a very, very few Dollar Tree items. I mean, I'm going to have less than $20 in a traveler's notebook using Dollar Tree items. And it's, I think, I haven't made it yet because I'm going to make it in real time where you guys, I won't test the theory out. I'm just going to see how I do. But it's really been trending making travelers notebooks on TikTok, and I thought it would be fun to try and make one using Dollar Tree items. So I will, in this video when I do it, I will show you like all the items I got, and then we're just going to jump right in and make the traveler's notebook. And then in the back I sort of did the same type of pocket that I did in the front, and just layered it up so there'd be some interest in this pocket. It does have the whole year calendar, and I did another layered cluster here. But like I said, it's not super decorated yet, but that's how I like to start my journals, and then as I journal in them, they get decorated as I go. I do a lot of like handwriting and things like that, but I'm gonna try. I mean, this just screams summer. That's why I want to start it so quick, but it'll be fun to start it in January when it's like snowy and gloomy out. Having something bright and fun like this in my purse to work it with. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of the journal and how it turned out. Would you have ever thought when I showed you those items that I picked up that it would turn into this? All right, guys, I can't wait to see what everybody else makes for this Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge that Jessica over at Paper Terrorist is hosting. Can't wait to see how everybody else's turns out and get inspiration from each other. That's the fun part. Don't forget to keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Bye.